Hello, welcome back to United Cards. I'm John, and this time we're back with 10 packets of these official Pro Set player cards from the 91-92 season, part 1. These packs are all in like a clear packet rather than the ones that you used to buy in the shops, and you can see who the back player is on each card. I'm not sure where these packs came from. We managed to pick some up on eBay for a reasonable price. So let's have a look and see what we're getting. Obviously we're looking for past Manchester United players, and these ones with them being the 91-92 cards, I don't think these are going to be tampered with beforehand. Like, oh, straight away there's one we're looking for with Liam. I'm sure that's Liam O'Brien, who played for Manchester United and went on to Newcastle. Don't know why that doesn't want to focus very well. Okay, there we go. I think we've fixed the focus problem. Anyway, it's a nice one for us to start off with, and I think we'll be putting that one in a sleeve, because I don't think we'll be getting. Well, we might be getting that one again, but obviously it's a very old card. I'm sure that's Liam O'Brien. Yep, there we go. Liam O'Brien, Newcastle United. Who else have we got? Is that Brian Gunn? Brian Gunn from Norwich. Yes, it is. And Tim Flowers, playing for Southampton there. And, oh, can I get this one? I doubt I can get this one actually. Who's that? Tony Norman, do you remember the name? And we've got Paul Merson, now on Sky Sports. And another action card there. Is it Derek Mountfield and looks like Gary Parker? I think it is. I'm not even sure if that's the right way around. So Nottingham Forest player, number 9. Is it a Nottingham Forest player? I'm not even sure it is. It might be a Charlton player, that. Let me see. Yeah, oh, Carl Leaburn, of course. Yeah, Charlton, yeah. Well, there you go. Oh, and this next one's a nice one. Not our team, but a legend player. We'll still put that one in a sleeve. It's nice. If we can manage to put that one in. And next, who have we got? Is that Guy Whittingham? No, it's Warren Aspinall. You have to give me some leeway. It's been 30 years. And who's that one? Oh yes, Rick Holden. It said on the back of the pack, didn't it? There we go. Rick Holden. Oldham Athletic. So that's not bad. Kevin Keegan and Liam O'Brien out of the first pack. And there we go. There's the little Pro Set promotional card. It's another Sunderland player that I don't recognise. Gary Hours. And that's a Port Vale player, I think. And I should know this, because there's not going to be many of these in the collection. Martin Foyle, yeah, I remember the name. Oh, there's another good one for us. That'll be going in a sleeve. That's Mike Duxbury. I'm pretty sure that's Mike Duxbury anyway. Moved on to Blackburn after Manchester United. There we go. Very nice. I'll stick him over there next to Liam O'Brien. Big Nev. It's a Luton Town player. Don't think I recognise him. Darren McDonough. Mick Harford. Transfer to Luton Town. Hard as nails. Who have we got here? Not even sure. Oh, Kenny Moncau, yeah. Playing for Chelsea, but I think I remember him more playing for Southampton. And then we've got a Leicester player. I'm not sure. Oh, is that Colin Gibson? I think that might be Colin Gibson. Oh, there we go. So there's another one for us. Former Manchester United. It's not bad. We've not even got through 2 packs yet. And speaking of former Manchester United, bit of Steve Bruce, and then Gary Speed, and Roland Nielsen apparently is the player on that card, but you'd think that was a Gary Speed card. R.I.P. Stevie Bruce, now manager of Newcastle. Although I live in Newcastle and a lot of people wish he wasn't the manager of Newcastle anymore. Put him there. We'll move these a little bit more out of the way. Give ourselves some more room. There we go. Very nice, I'm quite enjoying these so far. There's that promotional card again. And we've got, now, is that going to be Tim Sherwood maybe, or, yeah, Tim Sherwood. And then, is that Mark Ward? Yep, Mark Ward. And then, oh, I don't know, his face looks familiar. David Kerslake, maybe not. And then we've got Stuart Pearce, that's a nice one. And David Rocastle, fortunately another player who's passed away since. Very good player though. Andy Sinton, QPR. And then we've got, is that, I don't want to get this wrong, is it Chris Kiwomya? Whee! And then we've got, oh, he looks familiar as well, playing for Portsmouth, but I'm not sure who that is. Steve Wigley, oh yeah, he was a manager since, wasn't he? Paul Parker, Manchester United. And who's that? Watford, is that a Watford player? Joe McLaughlin, Watford. Let's get Paul Parker in a sleeve. Put him on the Wall of Fame. And then next, really enjoying these, a proper blast from the past. We've got a nice decent amount of them. In fact, we've got a full box of these to do shortly. We'll be doing that in stages. It's a Notts County player. I'm not sure I can remember who that is though. Alan Paris. I'm not even sure the name rings a bell. Derby County player again. Mel Sage. Nope. Oh, Mike Duxbury again. A duplicate, but we'll stick that in a sleeve later on. That's a Sheffield United player. Paul Beasley. I do remember the name. Is that another Port Vale? It is. Dean Glover. Remember that name as well. He must have gone on somewhere else after that. And a Wolves player, which is Paul Cook. And Sir Les Ferdinand. That's a nice card to get. Brian Dean. And then, I'm not sure who that is. It is Steve Foley. And then, is that Steve Chettle? That's Ian Rush at the side. Yep, it is Steve Chettle. Very nice. Cards are in excellent condition for being 30 years old. You get plenty of cards in each pack. And so far, I've not got too many wrong, which I'm quite surprised about. Oh, but then we pick up a Tranmere player, I think, and I'm not going to be getting who that is. John Morrissey. Would never have got that in a million years. And then, so, not sure who that is either. Lenny John Rose. I remember his name. And then, is it Brian Steen? It is Brian Steen. Neville Southall. Oh, I remember this player. Notts County, Tommy Johnson. Yeah. And then, Southampton player. Kind of looks familiar, but Kevin Moore. David Batty of Leeds. Keith Curle, Manchester City. I'll just check the backs for you just to make sure I'm getting them right. Steve Nicol, Liverpool. And then a Ipswich player that I don't know who it is. It's Mick Stockwell. Still got 3 or 4 more to go. Really enjoying opening these. And who is that? Let me see. Don't know. Maybe Pat Vandenhouw. Oh, what a guess. Frank McAvenny. Tim Flowers. It's an Oldham Athletic player, but I do not remember who he is. Nick Henry. Should remember that, actually. I remember the name quite well. I think that's Kerry Dixon of Chelsea. Yeah. And then that is that Robert Rosario? No, Dale Gordon. Of course it's Dale Gordon. God blimey, that's terrible. That looks nothing like Robert Rosario. And the next one, Grimsby Town. I'm not going to get that. Murray Jones. Would never have got that in a million years. Nigel Clough, son of Brian. I'm Brian. Warren Barton, you would not get that wrong, and Dave Seaman. Still got 4 to go. Got Paul Parker, Steve Bruce in the Manchester United kits there, and we've got Colin Gibson, Liam O'Brien and Mike Duxbury, who'd since moved on. We've got a Luton Town player here, who looks kind of familiar, but I'm not going to remember his name. Dave Beaumont, no, would not have got that. And I think that's Gordon Cowans. Yep. And I think I'll get this because of the headband. I'm sure that's Steve Foster. Oh, there we go, yep. And another former Manchester United player who will be going in a sleeve. And unfortunately, another one who's since passed away. And I think he was only 60 when he died as well. And seemed to be such a nice bloke. Everybody paid tribute to him when he died, Ray Wilkins. We'll definitely stick him on the wall there next to Paul Parker. Real shame. Not really any age, is it? 60 years old. A little bit of shine off it there, but I'm afraid there's not much we can do about that. This guy, I think, is called Mark Pembridge. Oh, I'm doing quite well. Mick Harford again, so don't need to flick that one over. Now, this guy, Port Vale, obviously, but recognise his face, would not get his name. Oh, Keith Houchin. Should have got that. Scored the diving header for Coventry in the 87 Cup final, I think. Which Coventry won, I think, 4-3. Don't know who that goalkeeper is. Brian Horn. Nope, wouldn't have got that. There's Warren Barton again. And don't know. David Smith. 3 packs left. You get plenty of cards in each pack. I mean, only paid £3.50 for all of these. A Millwall player that I'm not sure who it is. Steve Wood would not have got that. That's Mark Bright, I'm pretty sure of it. Yep. And a Leicester player that I do not recognise, Gary Mills. And then, is that Andy Gray? Obviously not the Scottish one from Sky Sports. Yep. And then we've got David Rocastle again. And then this guy who I've already forgotten his name, Kevin Moore. And then this is a nice one. This will definitely go in his sleeve as well. Malcolm MacDonald, Super Mac. Famous Newcastle number 9. In his Arsenal days there, obviously. Tremendous centre forward. And we'll put him next to Kevin Keegan there. And then we've got another Paul Parker. We'll keep him to one side, but we'll not put that one in a sleeve for now. Oh, there's another cracking one. Probably the last chance to get a card of this guy. Went to Manchester United from Nottingham Forest. And I believe, this will definitely show my age more than anything else. I believe it was around about the time that Terry Waite was kidnapped. And the joke that was going round at the time, Terry Waite came out of being kidnapped, was released, and the first question he asked on release was, has Gary Birtles scored yet? So we'll put him in front of Paul Parker, seeing as we've got 2 Paul Parkers. There's another nice one. Tony Cottee. I think he was an English or British record transfer at the time when he went from West Ham to Everton. Everton were vying at the top of the league with Liverpool at the time for all the honours. Couldn't play in European competition due to the ban on English teams at the time. There's a Norwich player who is Robert Fleck. I think his nephew now plays for Sheffield United. Liverpool centre-back and England, Mark Wright. Have not got a clue who that is. John Taylor, would never have got that in a million years. We've got a West Ham player there, not sure who it is. Tim Breaker, yeah, I do remember the name. Shaw Carpets, so that's Gary Fleming of Barnsley. Would never have got that in a million years either. Not sure who this guy is for Grimsby. Paul Futcher, do you remember that name as well? And the Millwall player, we've got a lot of players outside the top flight in this in this pack. Darren Morgan, don't remember him either. Ah, this guy was linked with Manchester United quite a lot for a long time and went for quite a big transfer fee in the end. I think to Everton though. I think he was called Craig Short. Yeah. And there's another Gary Birtles. I'll stick him down there with the other duplicate Paul Parker. And there's Niall Quinn without his disco pants. And we're going into the last pack. Lovely pile of cards there. Quite a few of the cards we're after, the former Manchester United cards. And we've already seen this guy, but I can't remember his name. Steve Wood. And a Wimbledon player. His name escapes me. Paul McGee. No, it's not even the one I was thinking of anyway. This is Brian Steen's brother, I think, Mark Steen. Yeah. And that's Nick Henry again, is it? Yeah. Is that Simon Tracy? I think that might be Simon Tracy. Yeah. And then we've got Gary Mabbott. And then, oh, who's this? Aston Villa player. Not sure who that is though. Stuart Gray. Oh, he's since become a manager as well. Obviously, quite a few of these have probably done that. And then we've got. I'm not 100% sure who this player. Is it Preki Radosijevich? No, is that Martin? That's not Martin Keown. Good God, yeah, I should have zoomed in on that one. No mistake in that kipper, is there? Dear me, I can't believe I got that one wrong. Anyway, who's this one? Don't know who he is. Dean Yates. And the last card of this opening, Mark Proctor, Middlesbrough. Yeah, I do remember that name as well. Anyway, we did get a few nice cards there along the back wall. Mike Duxbury, Liam O'Brien, Colin Gibson, Steve Bruce. We've got Gary Birtles there in front of Paul Parker and the late great Ray Wilkins. We've also got a couple of those legend cards with Kevin Keegan and Malcolm MacDonald, two great players. Definitely worthy of going in a sleeve anyway. And then we've got this massive pile of other cards. We'll put those in some of the in the pocket pages, and we might even try and finish this collection, particularly as we've got a box to open soon. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, click that thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll be back soon with more. Goodbye.